I've been doing game dev for a while now, and while I'm decent at programming, I am terrible at art. So I asked you on Discord what you would like me to draw, and I decided to give it a go as some practice. First up, Super J Wolf suggests drawing a dragon from Western culture. First I tried to do a basic layout of the body. I know it looks like a dog now, but trust the process. And then I started working on the different facial features, but with a paint bucket that wouldn't fill up all of the space. Okay, calm down. So then I added the different horns and spikes, as well as adding its nice mouthful of teeth. So now the face is looking more dragon-like. Moving along, I couldn't end up making anything decent looking for the tail, so I just added some different looking spikes. But the dragon was still sad that it didn't have any wings, so I went ahead and added that. I then added what I'm going to call detail to both the wings and everything else. And finally, I gave him some dragon claws. And there we go. Now, when Super J Wolf said make a dragon from Western culture, I'm assuming he meant like the western part of the world. But since I'm an artist now, I'm going to take my own liberties and say he meant this kind of western. So I gave this dragon a western hat as well as a deputy badge to fit into the Wild West. So this is now my complete attempt at a western dragon. Forgive me, Super J Wolf. For my next attempt at art, the Goose Whisperer is wanting me to do a giraffe with a human face. I don't know what weird stuff you're into, but okay. For this one, I went kind of bottom up and I started with its legs. And then I gave some little black circles to represent its feet. And then the body I just kind of freestyled, and here we go. So then I proceeded to extend the neck and paint the giraffe a more yellowish color. Now it's time for the human face. So here are the eyes, and then we got the nose, and then lips, and finally some hair. And then all I needed to do was add some spots using this polygon tool I've never used before. And there's our giraffe with a human face. Midnight Moonlit wants me to make a mushroom, and I'm going to do this one in 3D. I started with a cylinder for the stem and kind of extruded it upward. Then for the head of the mushroom, I took a circle and cut it in half. Now we have kind of the basic shape of the mushroom. I put on some modifiers to help split the object into several pieces that allow me to more easily add deformities to the mushroom. I added a kind of a thingy on the bottom, and then extruding out the edges of the head to make it more mushroom-like and hollow. After adding some final deformities, it was finally complete. Draw the biggest spoiler for the Tower Defense game you're making by Green Pumpkin. Well, I guess I have to. Here we go. For the final drawing, Tall Guide 834 wants me to do the Mona Lisa in 4K Ultra HD. 4K. I started off with the face, adding the eyes which are facing to the right. Added a little bit of shadows, and then I went on to her Squidward nose. And now on to the iconic smile, and then adding lips because she's a girl. You can't forget the elegant hair. Now that we have the perfect recreation of Mona Lisa's head, it's time to move on to the body. She has her hands folded down, and I tried to replicate this, but it was quite difficult to stop the hands from blending into each other and make each hand distinct. I then added the stool, which I had no idea was on the Mona Lisa till today, and went through it, added some more details like some shadings and made the arms more defined. Then finally, there's actually a lot of background stuff, so I went ahead and perfectly matched it. So with that, the Mona Lisa is complete, and now you can't really tell the difference between the original and mine. It's been quite fun making these horrific creations. Make sure to leave down in the comments what you would like me to make for a part 2. Anyway, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, including my Tower Defense game which I'm currently working on. See you in the next one.